This video will show you how to complete a cumulative frequency table from a group frequency table, and then from this cumulative frequency table, how to draw a cumulative frequency graph. This is a typical GCSE maths exam question, higher only. It also comes up in the GCSE statistics paper. Try to remember the meaning of the word cumulatives. Cumulatives is when you accumulate, when you keep on adding. So if you have a group frequency table, as we do at the top here of the screen, then to create your cumulative frequency table underneath, instead of having an interval from 170 to 175, and then 175 to 180, and 180 to 185, what you're going to do instead is have 170 to 175, and then 170 to 180, and then 170 to 185, and so on. The lower limit is always the same. So to complete your cumulative frequency table, so this table is about the heights of plants. How many plants have a height between 170 and 175 centimeter? Well, 5. So you're going to put your 5 here. Then how many plants have a height between 170 and 180? Well, 170 to 180 will include the top two lines. So this will be 5 plus 18, giving you 23 plants. And for the third line, 170 to 185, you have your 170 at the start, but you need to go this time up to 185. So you're going to need to add your first 3. So this is going to be 5 plus 18, which we know is 23. And then you're going to add another 12. So your 23 plus 12 gives you 35. And so on. So the next one will be the 35. That's all the way between 170 to 185. And then you're going to add 4, giving you 39. And then finally, you're going to have this 39 that you had already, plus the last one, because the last frequency in the table is 1, gives you 40. If you have done this work correctly, the end of your cumulative frequency table should be the same as the total number of plants which we have here. And this is the first part of the question. Once you have done your cumulative frequency table, follows the graph. You are going to need to plot the cumulative frequency against the height, so the cumulative height. So what does this look like? Your 5 at the top will need to come up at 175 on your graph, and you're going to place your point with a height of 5, and you keep going. Your second point needs to be plotted at 180, and you place it at 23, and then 185, and you place it at 35. 190, you get a cumulative frequency of 39, and then finally 195, you put 40. But it's important to plot your points quite precisely. The final step is you are going to connect all these points with a smooth line, a single smooth line. No feathering, just one line. You will start from the first point and you will finish at the last point, because you don't know what's the height of the shortest plants. You just know it's between 170 to 175. So you have to start from the first point. Now an example for you to have a go. Pause the video, complete the frequency table in your book on a spare piece of paper, draw yourself some axes, and then draw your cumulative frequency graphs. This will be 3 marks in an exam. The answer should look like that. The cumulative frequency table where you keep on adding up, and what's very important is to place your cumulative frequency against the value of the end of the interval.